bounce of the ball for the 94 Grand Final. Hines got a good look at it, tapped it out. Pike almost the first effective touch, brought to ground quickly. A free kick.
Surprised Hines just didn't go bang with the big fish, getting it 10 yards their way. In fact, he hit it defensively, which goes against a lot of coaches' direction.
Gary Hocking, the first kick of the Grand Final. Brownless caught underneath it. Brennan at the back, hit Mott's handball. Ablett and Hart. Tudor in the pocket, centering kick. Jakovic got a very good bounce, bangs it away just outside 50. Bond was at the front. Mansfield's ball at the back was a beauty. Hocking's handball laterally, got to Mansfield. Couch onto it, hip and shoulder onto Pike. Brewer, who's been a star in these final series. Mainwaring at him quickly, Bond at him quickly. Now a high tackle, free kick though going to West Coast.
In the West Coast forward line, Stephen Hocking's got Chris Lewis. McGrath is on Brett Heady, dangerous player who kicked 6 goals last week.
Pike to the wing, ball's in front, it fell behind, taken quickly by Kemp, down towards half forward, loose ball, who's got the speed, Mainwaring, inside the 50, loose ball to the pocket, battling down there O'Reilly with Sumich, O'Reilly gets it across the boundary line.
Play going on, Kemp's been important early, ball around the body, at centre half forward, Sumich had a good look at it, couldn't quite hold it, well played by Hinkley. If McKenna's the quarterback for West Coast, then Hinkley's the quarterback for Geelong. This is the danger man. Should go short. Does. Gets to Lewis. Lewis could kick this. Oh, it takes forever. Holding the footy surely. Bairstow. Well, they got out of that West Coast. They're a bit fortunate. Lewis almost mesmerised there. 45 metres from home.
Handley in front. Ball from behind. Taken brilliantly by Evans, who shoots. Goal. First goal in the Grand Final. A man who starred in their last victory.
Good start for West Coast. They lead by 7 points. Evans getting the first goal in this Grand Final. He has a habit of kicking goals against Geelong. Free kick for Hocking. Wasn't he tripped?
Unbelievable.
Well, free kick now to West Coast.
Yeah, so definitely there was a foot came out which tripped Hocking.
Well, ironically, if the video looks at that, we may see a player suspended, but no free kick.
Hickmott, lively forward, kicks inside the 50. Brown was favoured by the kick. The closing speed of McIntosh was important there. They battle hard on the ground. Couch digs it out somehow to Tudor, who goes in short. Too much carry for Mensch. Worsfold collided with Mensch, comes to Hocking. Hocking still going, got free of Jakovic's tackle, kicks and misses. Behind.
At half back, goes towards half forward. Mansfield at the back, ball with him. Still Mansfield, has to concede some ground, played it very well. Runs a long way. Hocking coming off for Geelong. Gary Hocking off the ground as Mansfield goes through centre wing with a long bomb. Brownless goes too early. McIntosh ups it away. Ball on the ground. Handball by Jakovic was very good. Hard to Worsfold. Worsfold concedes ground as well. In trouble. Deliberately goes out of play. Should be pinged, but
Courage, umpire.
Well, it was obvious what he was doing.
Absolutely, that was definitely a free kick. I was about to say the umpires have let it go and doing quite well, as you see Gary Hocking on the interchange bench. What a tragic blow that'd be if he couldn't come back on. A bit greasy at the moment, the surface.
Riccardi in short. Wills provided the first lead. Hart chopped it off. As I said earlier, what a season he's had. Centering kick to McKenna. This is where he plays this so well. This is how he sets it up. McIntosh running off Brownless. West Coast have got it up to the centre square without any pressure. Bangs it out wide. Good take by Heady. Heady at 50 metres. Centering kick for Lewis. He's got him. That's wonderful football.
Brilliant play by the Eagles.
He's had a very good second half of the year. Kicks from 30 metres out. He's got a goal.
West goes by 12 points. Thumped down it there by Barnes, down towards half forward Jakovic. Great dash, inspirational stuff inside the 50. Sumich sets in from the side, Heady. Ricochets off Bond, taken by McGrath. Boots it out wide. Hines in best position. Bond is on for the hand pass. Bond has got it 35 metres out, sharp angle, settles, kicks. He's got it. Geelong are reeling. The West Coast lead by 18.
but Djakovic and McKenna and Hart have ruled supreme so far. Across half-back and in the back pocket. Barnes lays it down. Bairstow caught. Took a long time to get rid of it. Hart caught. Good tackle on him too by Pickering. Kemp's little handball didn't go very far. Pike trapped it well. Couch should kick a goal. Goes for Couch. He's got it. What a player Couch he's been over the years for the Cats.
Couch and Kemp's gone on to Bairstow.
Gee, that was a hot decision on Bond. Wills at centre wing. Mansfield has been outstanding, hasn't he, for Geelong across half-back. We've been singing the praises of the West Coast defence. Wills with a long bomb. Brownless in the front spot. Djakovic to feed off him. Ablett's first touch. Takes Djakovic on. Handball brilliant. Billy needs a good bounce. Matera looks for a free kick. Minch's hands are quick. Riccardi should goal. It bounces. It's a goal. This is a good little recovery now for the Cats. What play by Ablett. 3-2 to 2-2.
It goes short towards half-forward and Kemp, who was lively in the opening minutes. 80 metres from goal, Dean Kemp. Unloads for a long one towards the kick-off line. Up in front, Mansfield again. He's terrific. 7th possession. Swings it out wide. The mark is held out there by Pickering. Pickpott's on down the ground. Well-weighted kick. Pickpott in space. Forward at the wing. Wills wants it. That's the target. Wills settles in front. From behind, Worsfold. Great grab in front.
Great work from Wills, who ran 150 metres to get that one.
Wills takes him on. Gets by Worsfold. Kicks from 35. Oh, great goal! Andrew Wills beat Worsfold, who was standing the mark.
The Hickmott.
Barnes wins it on Hines. Riccardi, who's done pretty well. Pickering. Well played, Evans, who kicked the first goal of the game. A little one to Pike. Riccardi again. He has been good, Riccardi. The hands, therefore, not too good because Pike was able to get it. Wilson underneath. Good mark. Mick Malthouse believes in this man. He just keeps on playing him, Peter Wilson. He was part of that premiership in '92.
Short to half-forward. Hines has to wait. Heard it. Hines has got his problems. Barnes is doing very well now. He's hurting the Eagles. Centering kick. Knocked away from ball by Handley. Quick hands from Couch back to Handley. Used McGrath as a decoy. Now goes down the middle. Ablett in front. Works off his man. Takes the mark. Open goal. Gets it. Geelong in front. They've got the last four.
Banfield coming off the ground for Bond, but that was a classic piece of play that will show how Geelong can win this game. They've got to bypass centre-half forward. You saw the Handley taking the extra steps, ticking it over the Djakovic line towards the great man himself, and he didn't let him down.
With O'Reilly adding stability with McGrath and Handley. Taken by Ball. Didn't go far. Handley thumps it towards the boundary line. Brewer held up by Waterman. Kemp. Many touches in this opening term. Outside 50. Good kick to Heady. A beauty. Well played, Kemp. He's had 7 kicks and 2 handballs. He's been the outstanding midfielder in the opening term. He should put West Coast within a point right on quarter time. Heady from 30 metres out. It's got it. What timing for West Coast in a quarter of fluctuating fortunes where 2 of the stars have gone to the bench and Gary Hocking and Chris Mainwaring with injuries. Geelong lead by a point, going to the left of screen. Mick Malthouse with these 3 interchange players from the start of the game, all on the ground. Riccardi's quick kick. Minch back towards Hickmott. Outnumbered, caught, ridden into the ground, gets a free kick. Well, Banfield will be disappointed with that. Hickmott didn't feel him behind him, and had the tackle been legitimate, he would have gone for holding the ball. Hickmott at 50 now. Brownless at the back, sandwiched in between. Tudor's left foot. Bouncing ball. Behind.
It's been lively up in that forward line. Tudor just hasn't quite finished off his work.
Yeah, here's Hart running away with Geelong 4-5 to 4-3.
Kicks it to the wing. Waterman and Brewer. Clever mark. Waterman runs on down towards half forward. Awkward half volley for Heady. Did nicely, controlled it well. Got it to Evans. In front, Wilson. He's 40 metres out. He could score from here. Cats by 2 points. That is a beautiful kick. Straight through the middle. The Eagles are back in front.
Evans very good, isn't he, to get the boot to the ball in a hurry. Does it so often. And West Coast, when they play in front, take advantage of it. O'Reilly getting it short from Hinckley.
Strangely, West Coast implementing zone defence for the first time in the finals. Have gone man on man to date.
Barnes front spot, Turnbull all over him, the back. Kemp laid it off. Wilson from 50. Another very good kick. He's got it. Boy, that hurts. And Peter Wilson kicks two like that in a couple of minutes. 6-5, 4-5.
Barnes in front. Will try and bring it behind, I would think. He does. He hooks towards the middle. Missed by Hart. Picked up by Pike. At close quarters, McKenna. Kept his head, McKenna, as he always does. Back to Hart. And Hart out of defence. Sends it towards the outer side. Matera. Unkind bounce. Taken by Pickering.
Steadies on the left. Full forward. Big fly. Brownless. Had a look at it. Minch. Handball good. Shooters a goal. Goes for it. Misses. Costly. Give me in that situation.
The Cats looking to break the shackles this afternoon. They've got their problems at the moment. Riccardi kept it in front. Comes again. Well played, Peter Riccardi across half back. Pushing the ball towards the middle. Still he goes, Riccardi. Well played indeed. Minch. Mansfield arches the back and comes away. Kicks well inside the 50. Groundless. Well, the signs were there. He missed one moments ago. That time even higher, and that time it stuck.
One of the great features of our game.
We'll see that again over this weekend. Brownless finishes his good work. Will that lift the Cats? Brief lull. Handley to the wing, and Wills busy in the opening term. One marvellous goal. Plays on now. Kicks towards the middle and exposes it pretty early. Heady behind. McGrath tries to knock on. Missed by Mensch. Taken by Tudor. Well played to Brewer. Brewer through the middle. 80 metres out. Brownless again. And that should be 50. Well, why not? McIntosh arriving 2 steps late.
For goal. That certainly should have been 50.
Brownless going at his second. Both in this term. It's close. He's missed. He didn't like it off the boot. He'll hit Kemp this time. Well, that is touch and go. The boundary umpire had a good angle on it. Kemp towards the wing. McIntosh up he goes. Dropped it. Taken by Wills, who breaks away. 60 metres out. Shocking kick. Out of bounds on the full. Should have done much, much better.
Hanley in front, ball at the back. Wilson, who's reading off him. He's beating Hinckley. Heady and McGrath. Sumich, quiet day. O'Reilly, no free kick. Heady fell over. Hinckley concedes ground. Lewis well taken. Handball brilliant. Can Wilson kick another? He should. Oh no. No vision at all that time. And McGrath gives it away.
I think you saw it in there, Bruce. He just tried to take him on and do it one out.
The old shell trick.
No real feel for it though, was it? 6-7, 5-7.
There was a man in the midfield 5 metres in front of goal.
Well, big mistake here. Hinckley going short and Evans chopping it off. Hinckley also struggling early in this. Evans, who kicked the opening goal of the match to put West Coast 2 goals in front. It's a good kick, he's got it. Top for Lewis. Brings it inboard to Pike. Important players, all of those we've just mentioned. Kicks it towards Heady. Not a good one. Good take by McGrath. Has to rebound. Kicks okay. It should sit for Tudor. Has to do something constructive. Has Brownless very short. Goes inside. Dreadful kick. That's awful football. This could cost.
They lead by 16 points. Barnes is up. Flicks it behind. Ball didn't have it. Could have got a free. Play goes on. Turnbull to Waterman. Free is Heady. He's marked about 35 metres out, directly in front. He get the feeling the Cats are struggling to stay in touch at the moment. A period of dominance certainly for the Eagles. What's he done? He's missed. Probably not fully translated on this score. Coast.
5 consecutive points for West Coast. Some of them have been pretty easy shots.
They've been all over now, almost.
Close to it, no question. Oh, look at this again. Evans chops it off. Sumich is going to kick it over O'Reilly's head for a goal. It's not good enough, Geelong. Well, if it was your little boy, you'd spank him for doing that again. 8-12 to 5-7. Well, I wonder what Malcolm's feeling right now. Fancy giving goals away like that. Barnes thumps it out of the centre. Handball by Minch, missed his mark. Pickering did pretty well. Gets it back in the couch direction. I mean Bairstow. Bairstow goes back. Cats need something. Brewer, good tackle on him by Waterman, who's come on the ground and had an impact. And West Coast won't let Geelong run through a goal after something like that. They'll hold them up as they're doing.
Despite the scoreboard, you'd have to say that really it's only been Geelong's mistakes that have allowed the Eagles in. They've given away a couple of easy goals. They've missed a couple themselves.
Ablett flies. Ball loose behind. Minch can't pick it up. Now he's got problems. Still he goes. Brewer surrounded. Minch knocks it goalward. The pressure enormous down there from this defence. It spills wide. Bairstow's in front. Worsfold reaches in and knocks it out of bounds. That was terrific.
Yeah, the pressure of the Eagles in defence has been outstanding all day today. They've turned the ball over. They've won it back from Geelong. And once again have been the rebound.
Barnes in the front spot. Kemp taps it away. McKenna read it beautifully. Superb play by the West Coast defence. Wilson waits for it. Riccardi with a chance now. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Geelong have to get a goal before half-time. Takes his man on. Kicks it towards the 40-metre mark. Brownless at the back. McIntosh, good mark. Billy, pick yourself up. Can't lay down in a situation like this. McIntosh away.
Crashing in his wheels. Couldn't control it. It spills back to Kemp. Kemp towards half-forward Wilson, who was terrific early in this term. Keeps it going goalward. Chopped off by Mansfield. Tackled by Matera. Mansfield fights his way back. Matera's got him. Hop ties him. And holding the ball's the decision. Fair enough. Great duel from that occasion. Mansfield penalised, and Matera's got it.
You're not allowed to drag the ball back in underneath you. And as you said, Dennis, it was there to be paid.
According to the umpires, best on ground 8 times this season. Matera unloads for the spiral. Not so flash. But the team is travelling very nicely. Thank you very much.
Second half starts, 8-12, 5-7. Barnes out of the centre. Geelong needing 2 quick goals, no question about that. They've got to put some pressure back on West Coast.
5 metres from the Cats' attacking goal. And they desperately need a goal here. Barnes, who's tried hard for them, goes up in front. Hard at close quarters, very close quarters. Got it to Kemp, who had the ball. Well, the umpire has decided to penalise the West Coast Eagles, and Couch will get them. He's going at his second. Tries to come back, but it won't. Off hands, I thought, against the post, wasn't it? Brownless has taken the mark. Well, interesting one.
Once there's no passing options on, he's got to kick it.
Around he comes, pulls it back. He's got it. Very important goal, that one. King is off the bench, at least for a moment. Will they try him again? Hooked behind by Turnbull. Eventually it comes to Barnes. Good hand pass. Falling to the ground, he got it to McGrath. McGrath's probing kick. Big pack. Brownless was high. And away they come once more. This is McKenna. He got it from Jakovic. He comes to the wing. Kemp gets an obliging bounce. Kicks it down towards half forward. In front Evans. It was fisted away by Mansfield. Pickering. That was a very strong tackle applied by Wilson. Taken by Evans. The kick past half forward now. Ball runs onto it. Loose ball favours him. It sits for him. 25 metres out. It's a goal. Important passage of play, and the Eagles prevail.
Geelong by 4 goals behind. Here's Brewer, has been quiet. Good tackle on him by Kemp. Hocking. Brewer's hip and shoulder okay. Worsfold did that beautifully. Jakovic a big quarter so far. Back to centre wing. Mansfield claims it. Well, if Kemp's the best for West Coast, there's no question who the best is for Geelong. It's this young man, Michael Mansfield, the 23-year-old.
From half back towards half forward. Barnes and Brownless, one of them. Barnes in front, I fancy. Handley's coming off the ground. Is he? No. He's okay, but worse for wear. Meantime, Barnes has got the ball. About 80 metres from goal. Brownless offers the lead. That's a very good mark. Very good. Very, very big kick, this one. Down by 24 points, the Cats. Brownless, very effective. Steers it through. Life in Geelong yet.
Change bench. That a wobbly one. Brown, who hasn't had a kick since he came on 5 minutes ago, would love a good touch here. He gets it, has time to do something, just blazes badly, gives Jakovic the run. Well played though from the side by Brewer. Back to Jakovic, good tackle on him. Geelong are giving it everything here. They know that this is their chance. Kemp on the end of it, usually keeps a cool head, runs around Mensch. He is supreme, isn't he, Dean Kemp? A third bounce. Gets hold of it. Bad kick, but it should come off Evans. Brown's got to go for him. Evans rides it beautifully to Wilson, who kicked 2 second quarter goals. Steadying kick beauty. Well played. Waterman should goal. Goes for it. Looks at it. Hooks it, and they cannot deliver the knockout.
O'Reilly again for distance. Turnbull over Barnes. Gets it on the ground again. Wilson over the left shoulder. Kemp. 45 metres out, Dean Kemp. Will this be a goal? Yes, it will. A long time coming.
26-point margin. Kemp's first goal for the game's had 22 touches. Tudor has it ripped off. West Coast are going hard. Evans. High tackle. Matera. To Hart. To Turnbull. To full forward. Front spot, Waterman, Healy. He's kicked one already. Snaps. That's it, you'd reckon. You would say that was it. Evans to half forward. Lewis in the front spot. Stephen Hocking with Lewis. Just trying to hold him up. Hocking tries to run away. Well played. To Bairstow. Too slow. Much too slow, Bairstow. West Coast to try and rebound. Gary Hocking struggling obviously to the boundary line and out of play.
Well, you do have those kinds of days, unfortunately, for Mark Bairstow. He's having one in the grand final.
Wall and Handley. Handley over the top. Here's Lewis. Comes to the boundary line. They stay off him. He settles and kicks it down towards full forward. Sumich going back on O'Reilly, and that's a very good mark. Going for his second here, but his 22nd and only his 4th final against Geelong. From point-blank range, he's got it. And you get the feeling this far from home, it's all over.
But boundary umpire didn't see it that way. Barnes. And the siren sounds, and West Coast with 4 goals to Geelong's 2. In the third quarter, have what would seem an unassailable lead at 3/4 time in the grand final.
It's beyond scary, that defence.
Start of the final term, Barnes, Gary Hocking, Bairstow. I'm sure that's what Geelong were hoping for in their dreams last night. Barnes to Hocking to Bairstow. Maybe savouring the moment. I'm not sure if Mickey looks 30 minutes ahead. Evans. He does in his planning, but not emotionally perhaps, as Mainwaring's long kick. Hanley keeps it in, gets around. Ball that time, back. Mainwaring. His ball again at about 65 metres. To the point of the square, Waterman came from about 10 metres behind Sumich and O'Reilly and took an uncontested mark. It's missed a couple today, but his contribution has been significant, and from point-blank range puts through another one.
Possessions so far.
And 3 opponents, and no slouches either. Pickering, Couch and Bairstow.
McKenna toying with them now. This is Pike. Plenty of time. They'll contest about 20 metres out. Waiting behind. It's grabbed by Waterman. He gets another one.
Forward. Brennan tries a half volley. McKenna, who's played a superb game. To Djakovic, to Mainwaring. Turnbull's loose. It's all happening now. The spirit of Geelong, you feel, might have been well and truly broken. Turnbull to centre half forward. Sumic sets it to a ball again. Well, we knew he was a good player.
At the depth of talent that the West Coast have.
It's kicked one goal. It's kicked 2 goals. What a disappointment for Buddha today. Unable to give his best because of an injury when he was tripped in the first quarter. Mark Bairstow gets it from Hocking. Blazes away. Hines. Paddock here. This is where Pike loves to run into a bit of space. Great tagger, but he finds space so well. Evans normally goals from this situation. He's got it. It's another one. He's third. They've created a very good example in the 8 years they've been in the competition. And Mick Malthouse with a remarkable record as coach there. Here's Evans to Kemp at about 70 metres with a bounce. At 50 now. Oh, chips to Lewis, not quite. Goal anyway! It's all happening. That's his second.
Forward. McKenna heads for the boundary and/or Djakovic. Djakovic got it and finds Lewis.
Short again. Hines. Oh, the Cats are falling apart. Nothing at all happening. Banfield. Now under some pressure. Inside 50. Trying to get back Barnes. Free kick against the Cats for hanging on. And Bond will get it within scoring distance. We had a period in the 60s and early 70s where 6 of 8 grand finals were decided under 2 goals. But boy, has the trend changed as Bond goes for goal and they're celebrating again.
Missed by Brennan, picked up by Hocking. Couch feeds it back towards the middle. This is Colbert inside the centre square, kicks well inside the 50. Down there is Brownless. I think that bounced. He's paid the mark. Here's Brownless directly in front. 40 metres out. He's got his 4. Runners up once in the space of 8 seasons.
Brown, bad kick. Straight to Banfield. Banfield kicks it over his head and kicks a goal.
He'd be feeling very proud, Michael Malthouse. A victory based on hard work and discipline. Qualities he admires. McGrath back to midfield, but only as far as Mainwaring. Mainwaring a little chip pass into Lewis, and he's got it 40 metres from goal. Here's Lewis then, from right on the 50. Is it the 20th? It's touch and go. It's home. Michael Malthouse, a job well done. He coached his first game at the Western Oval back in 1984. Footscray was the side. They won that afternoon against Richmond, and now a long road to the MCG and his second premiership. The Eagles are premiers for the second time in 3 seasons. No debate. They've won in the most convincing style. 2023 to 8:15. They're celebrating in Western Australia. They're celebrating at the MCG.